Welcome back. It's Ace. It's ASKA. It's day 115. We are getting ready to put some puppy dogs here in the middle. I didn't like the way they put the implementation of dogs earlier. The guy, who has literally one job, which is to keep them alive, seemed to not be able to really do that job very well. And just ask John Wick, you just don't kill the dog. So when my puppies died in a previous playthrough, I just said, until they fix that problem, I'm not going to have more dogs. But they've dropped some big patches, and although I haven't really seen anything about dogs getting fixed, we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So, time for some dogs, probably, and the center of town's coming together here. We need to move the healing hut over right here, because when I plopped it down, I wasn't even really thinking, and I just ended up putting it right in front of the door. So we're going to move that over a little bit, but this row is nice. We've got room here for another hunter if we want one. We've got room for another gatherer if we really felt like it. Really, probably, if anything, I'd have more hunters. But the thing with this particular island, this playthrough, is that there's really not a lot of deer nearby. There's no smolker spawn areas, and the only deer are out in this vicinity. Well, this is for the wolves. It's out in this vicinity right here. So there's one herd of deer right out in here. And then after that, there's really nothing until you start getting past all the nasty stuff. So some exploration down in this area maybe to see if there's some deer herds down there that we can start to hunt. Meanwhile, our reliance on meat has been pretty slim, so we've gone to fish for the most part. And let's get to it. Let's see here. What was I working on last? Let's clean out the inventory just a bit. I think the Quickie Mart is probably fully stocked because that's its job. Oh, no, a little bit of room for the sticks there. Good. And some more rocks over here. We've got those starting to pile up. I think that the food, since we got the new warehouse online with more veg capacity, I think that that person's been emptying this out. So indeed, looks like that's pretty empty. We've got feather storage over here. But not much room there, yeah. All right, let's just go ahead and toss these feathers back in the storage here. And we'll put the compost in the outhouse. Looking forward to having another way of getting compost. I think they should make it so you can use bone meal. Use bony bits to make bone meal. As every Minecrafter knows, that works great, right? Let's take a look at this longhouse. We've got 12 of 20, so we've got room for 8 in there. And what I want to do is go ahead and probably take this cottage out, cottage number 7. 5 of 6. We've only got 5 people in there. We'll go ahead and get the new person that just came in. Assign them here, Rune. And let's take a look at you, Rune. Farming, stone breaking. More help. We have got so many. Yeah, increased strength and increased vitality. This guy right here, this is the one you want to put at a barracks, right? But I'm pretty sure that we've packed all our barracks up, so for right now, he's a builder. Let's get another person coming. Did we preload that? Nope. So we'll go back and grab 10 more blood, although I think we're actually probably coming to the end of the blood that I've got gathered right now. I put some out here to be used for making explosive sacks, and they've only got 2 left. We've got 5 sacks there, and I'll bet you that there is 1 or more over here in the storage. Yeah, so we've got 9. Well, that's enough to reset the entire cave, or probably twice over. Stone, cold resistance, another night worker. Sure. Night workers, we'll take them. We've got 13 of 20 here. This was cottage 7, if I recall. Alright, let's move cottage 7 folks into longhouse number 4. Alright, with a pop of 18, we're still at only a 0.2 multiplier, so we can get at least 18 in each of these. I don't know what the break point is for losing the 0.2 down to a 0.1, but we're not there yet. Good thing we've got a few builders running around right now, and we've got a whole bunch of thatch sitting here, since we queued up a few more beds in some of the other longhouses. There's 4 getting built there, there's 2 getting built there, looks like they've already gotten one of them done. So this thatch will come in handy for that. Since I don't mind if anybody takes stuff out of the cart right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and set that to whitelist all, so if somebody wants to grab something out of it, they're free to. Since the whole idea would be just to get the stuff out of the way so we can build the next longhouse in here. See? Somebody came and helped us out. Oh, you know what? We created that patrol route down the south road, and we never actually assigned anybody to that. So let's go ahead and do it. First of all, you're going to tell me that you don't have a two-handed weapon. All right. And that's Astrid. So, Astrid, let's change you to a warrior. All right. I know there's a sword and a shield over there waiting for you. Melee combat on 36, 37. So I'm going to leave those two training for now. I'm going to head over to one of the other barracks and take somebody who's already got 100 on their combat. Harald was a recent addition. Frederick, he's been here a long time. Frederick, let's take you... Unfortunately, here's something that kind of wish they'd fix. You can create a patrol route with nobody on it by creating it with somebody on it and then removing everybody from it. So it's possible to have an empty patrol route. Really feels like they should let us create one without any... Oh, they do! Now they do! I used to fail. Never mind. Forget I said anything. It's all good. It's perfect. All right, add a patrol point. Here we go. South Gate. Then South Road 0. South Road 1. And finally, Wood Exfer. All right, let's take Frederick off this and put him on South Road. And I think we will have a clear South Road from now on. Okay, let's go dump this off. Things get a little bit crazy down there by the intake warehouse. That's going to be about it for that. Okay, this longhouse. Let's do some measuring real quick. I think that these are 19 across. Two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 across. Not 19, 11 across. Right. Plus 1 for a gap between, so 12 plus the other 11, 23 across. Well, this will go a maximum of 25. Oh boy. Yeah. All right, we're not going to fit 2 longhouses across there. Let's see, even with it at the back right here. Say right there, and we can bring it all the way out to here. So that's going to put us starting around this rock right there. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's our space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oof. Boy, that's going to be tight. If we go the long way, take the long way home. Probably about right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that'll do it. It'll leave a wedge-shaped area behind them. Let's see about moving 1 or more of our rune stones. So that one is probably right where it needs to be, because what we're looking for is butted right up against this trail, this road, and then running along the road. Well, I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. Now, if that's where the front edge is going to be, yeah, that looks like that'll fit. We'll be able to fit our rune stones in between there, so we'll be able to have 1, 2, 3, 4 rune stones, and I think the eye running right along this run, and then we'll have these log houses running like this. And there'll be a wedge-shaped spot behind there that we'll probably tuck something else into. Maybe another barracks or move the archery range down there. I was thinking about taking the archery range out of this corner, moving that tower out to the corner instead. So that could be a good place for the archery range. So let's take one of these. Let's take the fire rune stone. And say, sorry, Sarah. Huh. Guess we have to fire her from it. Can do that easily enough. And the thing we want to make sure we grab from this is going to be the fire stone off the ground here. Which is apparently missing. That would be unfortunate if that slipped down underneath the mesh or something. Oops. Oh, like, why does it keep opening my inventory? Well, because that's the button you're hitting, actually. Strangely enough. Well, I'm not kidding about having lost that firestone. It's not looking good. All right. Build the next one here, and then we'll move water over and probably do a reload and see if that other thing pops up, see if the firestone pops up to the surface. Do like the fact that they'll let you overlap this a bit. Oh, you just broke that up. Just to... You're going to just keep doing this. You're just going to keep breaking these up. Okay. You think you need to be producing small stones. There's 0 small stone room over here, unless somebody's obviously cleared some out, which they... Holy cow. So apparently they have. So let's go ahead and take that large stone to high, medium stone to off. So you just stop doing that. Like that a little better. these last two longhouses are in place, then we'll have a center road running right down here. Row of ruins, and then we'll move that tower, and I'm thinking that at that point we can expand, bring that road continuing west, or right here, yeah, so there'll be this road coming out here, and we can have more housing in this spot right there. It's pretty flat. So that's my expansion. I want to be able to fit, oh, I don't know, I think we can do 150 in the village without too much difficulty. My experience so far is that we get 100% of our build materials back, but on destroying the fire rune stone, the actual rune stone itself, the fire stone from the middle, appears to have vanished. So we're going to try a reload, see if maybe it just fell underneath the mesh and it pops back up. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to do a quick reload right here. Yep, we could be out having to look for another firestone. Thought I saw a little flash of yellow right over here. Okay. Well, we know this is going to fit. I'm pretty sure that this is going to fit. So let's go ahead and keep carrying it on down. I think this one's going to work without getting rid of that next cottage. Yeah. That's all right, because we can move those folks from cottage number 8 into here as soon as we get those beds built. Stop line of the little corner market on our way past. How are we doing on food? One full and maybe a half. I'd like to see us doing better than that. checking to make sure that everybody's got workers. Zelda on day shift. Ira on night shift. Joachim on day shift. Yaldemar on nights. All right. See, it's cottage 8. Let's go ahead and move everybody over. somebody took their clothes off one night. Yeah, nobody came yet and finished that bed off. All right, we'll do that. Yep, it's going to be 3 under there that I can't easily get. Pixel hunting is just about my favorite thing ever. Alright, we'll leave that for somebody else. That'll bring that out. Next one will come back here. And as soon as we have the measurement on that, we'll lay the next one out as well. A lot of lumber coming in here. They're really struggling to keep up with that at the intake. Of course, we're getting close to capacity as well, which is good. That's what we like. Let's just help them along for a second. I think after this we'll go ahead and adjust the incoming long sticks to be a little bit lower. Alright, we've got a few more hardwood long sticks coming in now. farms are still looking good. I'd like to go ahead and move this over pretty soon. But let's take a look at the longhouse going up right now. Still waiting at 83%, but now that everybody's showing up for work, we should get some help on that pretty quick. Meanwhile, we can guess at the distance that this is going to be. Probably about right there. So we should be able to put the Eye of Odin directly in front of this last bit of longhouse. And it should work okay. She's like, hey, wait a minute. I was going for that. Yeah, you gotta be a little quicker, buddy. 4 beams. There's 1, 2, 1 post, 1 plank. I think 1 beam is all that we should grab. And since the guy behind me just grabbed another one, that's going to be 1 too many. Huh. I messed that up. I thought it automatically opened this up, but only if you point the door. Oh, maybe. Right, because the roof's not done yet. Okay. I hope that it opens that up. That would be rather silly. Okay, good. We just all agree to leave the door open while we're doing this. Firewood, yeah. Firewood is a thing, actually. It's getting harder and harder to find. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it's time to run up real quick and create some firewood. Because I believe that all the firewood deep storage is empty. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. I was just about to say, I think we don't have much. So here's a great example. When you break something, immediately check your inventory for the piece, because if your inventory is full, like mine is right now, then the piece drops on the ground. And if you don't realize that you dropped it right there, it can be tough to go back and find it later. So that is a tip. Make sure you check when you break something, check to make sure that you got the piece in your inventory. That's a hard-learned lesson more than once. How about we empty that inventory on the way past? Looks like they found a couple firewood somewhere, so we'll put that in storage. Wrong one. Move the carpenter over to this side. Alright, we got some more chopping out this side to do, and then we'll run over to West Hill and we'll do some there as well, so that we have both sides bringing stuff in. I don't even remember fighting this crew. This must have been some barracks people took care of these guys or something. That is popping nose. I was wondering if it was doing an AoE to the logs as well, or just the stumps, and yeah, it's doing the long sticks. Make sure that's in a, yeah, it's in a hunting area. Feel kind of cheated that I can't climb the ladder and go up into the little tree fort up there. Calvin's secret clubhouse. Doesn't look very bloody. Did you just run right by that guy? Come on. Oh, he went to the other gate. Vim and vigor. Can never have enough vim and vigor. All of you going this way this time, huh? Of course. Getting to be another time for another gambeson. We need set schedules at the barracks so that we have some overlap, but more or less that we have 24-hour coverage. Right now everybody's really day-centric. As soon as this invasion is done, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's try this one instead. No, all full. Make sure you check the side with the door. Oh, that cottage is just in the way. Cottage 9. 6 of 6. This list is getting pretty long. Let's do it the fast way. Just check the food shelf. Make sure somebody's not actually bringing food in here. I haven't seen anybody do it yet, but I presume it's possible. Yep, that doesn't have anywhere to go. Let the rest of them pick that up because we've got a fair number of builders on site right now. Coming up on my 2-hour mark. Before I run out of time, I want to check to make sure that we're getting firewood in now. Check the status of everything, make sure that there's no major problems going on right now. I think we're in pretty good shape. The next session, we'll see the winter invasion happen. Invasion starts in 2 days, and since both of the invasions so far have come 1 day early, tomorrow I'll be out at the invasion portal, game time tomorrow, for the invasion a day early, just in case that continues to track. I think that may just about be it for hardwood softwood long sticks. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're going to turn those off completely for now. I think we've got enough softwood long sticks to last a while. No immigration, build the eye. Do we not ever finish the eye? Yeah, we finished it. I guess we just get that message until we actually use it for the first time. Stonecutter's full. I wanted to check that and make sure that that's getting pulled out into deep storage. We have large stone in Cookie Mart. We don't have small stone. All right, let's fix that. Give ourselves an extra just for the next thing we discover. Let's check deep storage for that bark is gonna build a new building out of just bark. Here is storage for stone, and we are, I think, not having any workers here, but we're just bringing stone here from intake. And I think I've set no priorities here. Because I want that to grab everything, and then we take that into the deep store for it. However, that being the case, we don't have leather scraps, feathers, rope, and fiber storage yet in deep. So that'll be a project for the next session as well. We've still got 3 warehouses left, so we'll go ahead and get a bulk storage warehouse of small crafting materials and something else going at the time. I think we've got new people coming in. We should make sure we get stuff out here on the rack for them to use. Since we're coming into winter. I'm not actually sure that I queued up clothing production again. In fact, I'm not sure that I did at all. Let's put this clothing out, and then let's double check that since the temperature's getting a little chilly. Oops. Pants, shirt, gloves, cape, boots, hood, shoulder pads. Seed situation's getting a little crazy over here. How about this being for protein and agriculture, since the ag is right next door here? I wish it kept this rotation. Keep looking at that bark and thinking I want to clean it up, and then I'm thinking I just want to grab a flamethrower. I should probably just go over there with the hoe and clean it all up that way. Well, this could be it for the bark at deep storage. Getting very close. How are we doing on resin? Not getting very far. Firewood not getting very far yet. Coal, not great. Big rocks, good. Hardwood. Boy, what hardwood. Meanwhile, softwood. Yeah, let's turn off all softwood altogether. I'm not even sure I'm bringing in softwood logs, but if we are, let's just go ahead and shut those off too. All right, that's going to do us for now. I'm going to go ahead and when we come back, make sure that that longhouse is finished up, get those beds in there, and that'll let us move the last couple people out of cottages. And going to go into winter. We're going to do the invasion. So if you come back for that, tomorrow we'll be standing out there at the portal, and the next day, if they don't come a day early. I'll see you then. This is Ace.